Well, thanks for visiting us this Tuesday morning. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces with your forecast update. We now have a flood watch in effect for the entire Arklatex as we did see some seriously heavy rain late yesterday and expecting another round of potentially heavy rain this morning and then some scattered storms continuing at least through the first half of the day. I do think we'll be drier this afternoon, so today's rain push will be coming in early. Can't rule out some wind and hail with a few of the storms there. Wind was the biggest issue in addition to flash flooding yesterday, and we'll have a few more storms maybe early in the day tomorrow as well, but then we will close out the week with at least a pair of dry days Thursday as well as Friday and probably into Saturday as well. So that flood watch will be in effect through 7 p.m. tomorrow. Again, we're looking at least two more rounds of storms moving through the Arklatex here, and we did see over a dozen flood reports yesterday. In fact, some of that flooding set in so quickly that there were some water rescues that had to be performed in the Shreveport area. So again, if you encounter any flooding today, just turn around, find an alternate route. This flooding will develop very quickly, and you can see the radar estimates. This is 7-day rainfall here, anywhere from about 5 to 9 inches of rain with those heaviest totals, again, just south of I-30 and up and down the I-20 corridor. So we're especially flood prone in areas like Texarkana, Shreveport, as well as Marshall, and then further south down towards Mansfield and Center. So let me give you a look at what's going on this morning. Of course, yesterday's storms pushing east. We do have another round that is moving in this morning. We currently, as of recording this video, which is around 4:30 in the morning here, we currently do not have any thunderstorm watches, and it doesn't look like we're going to see one, at least in the next few hours, as the wind gusts with these storms have been about 30 to 50 miles per hour, so just below severe limits here. But I do think we'll see some high wind this morning, especially up towards Red River and McCurtain counties, and these storms will move down towards Texarkana as well. And some question of just how far south they will push today, but just about everybody in the Arklatex in that level 2 slight risk outlook. I have flooding and high wind as the main threats again today, and that was what we did see with majority of the severe weather reports yesterday. Medium threat of some large hail, and again a low threat of seeing any tornadoes. Thankfully didn't see any of those yesterday, but we did see some damaging winds, and that will be possible for us again today. So we'll take a look here at your Robinstead Futurecast, just based on where the storms are right now. I believe Futurecast may be running an hour or two slow here, but do expect these storms prior to sunrise to be affecting these areas north of I-30. Then I think once we're closer to sunrise, they should be moving through the Texarkana area down to Shreveport, maybe the I-20 corridor by mid-morning today, and by the late morning, early afternoon, we should begin to see these storms push out of the south end of the Arklatex. And again, there is some question just based on the direction these storms are moving, which is more southeast this morning. I don't think they'll maybe push as far south as what Futurecast is indicating, but Futurecast does show a high chance for storms in all areas today. So we'll just respect that and say maybe we'll see some of that severe weather through the morning here, but we should see improving conditions this afternoon. That will give the atmosphere a chance to recharge this evening, and likely we'll see another round of storms, maybe similar timing for your Wednesday morning as well. So this will take into account just any rain through this evening. This isn't going to take into account some of the rain tomorrow as well. So could see a good 1 to 2 inches with some isolated higher amounts, and then with another round of storms tomorrow, maybe another inch or so. So I think we'll close out the next few days. A lot of areas, maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches of rain. So flooding will be a concern for us at least through Wednesday morning. Temperatures have cooled off nicely, so storms come through and they just kind of use up all of the humidity and heat that builds in during the day. So we've had some comfortable mornings starting out in the 60s, and likely we'll recover this afternoon. Maybe a bit optimistic that we'll reach 90 given the rain will be around through the morning here, but if we are dry for several hours this afternoon, we should make a pretty good run at the upper 80s and low 90s, which is about average. 89 is now the typical high when we get into early June, and we should be close to that for the next few days here. We do dry out Thursday, so I don't have any rain in the forecast Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but I do have a front coming in maybe late in the weekend or Monday, so I think we'll see some rain chances, at least slight rain chances next Sunday and Monday, and just a slight cool down behind the rain early next week.